Hello everyone, it's Bridget and Marina again.
Hello.
So today we will have our yoga strap with us for class number 5, where we become dancing warriors. And we're gonna start out like we always start out, grounding down into the feet, hip width apart, grounding down into the sit bones, sitting nice and tall. Maybe roll those shoulders up and back, reaching the crown of the head out of the shoulders. Really center. Come into your own body. Tuning into the breath. Maybe breathing into the front. And the sides. And the back. And did you know that there is a diaphragm in the pelvis that whenever you breathe downward, it also expands and contracts, which I thought was pretty cool when I learned that. Okay, we're gonna start with wiggling those fingers and toes. We're gonna take those fingers out to the side here. So these are called spirit fingers. Then we're going to just rotate the hands up and down. Do a little faster, a little faster, a little faster until it becomes jazz hands. Then coming back to stillness to our thighs here. Awesome. So remember those for later. We're going to take the head down, chin to chest. Keeping those shoulders back. And rolling that head to the right ear to right shoulder, looking forward. Taking that left hand out to the side. Maybe slow spirit fingers. Nice deep breath here. Really reaching for that floor. Spirit fingers. And maybe jazz hands. Or jazz hand, I should say. And coming back to chin to chest here, rolling that head down. We're going to do the other side, rolling to the left. Sitting up nice and tall, left ear to left shoulder, looking forward. Maybe you'd like to take that right hand out to the side, reaching down to the ground. Spirit fingers. Nice deep breath. And jazz hands. Jazz hand. Awesome. Bring it all back to center. Rolling the shoulders, alternating. So left and right, left, right. Keeping that right hand on the right thigh, taking that left hand overhead, inhale. Maybe reach back, looking up, lifting the chest. And on our next exhale, we're gonna dive that hand down to the right side, diving into that pool, really rounding the spine here. And we're gonna sweep that left hand out in front of us and over to the left side. And coming back to seated, tall, placing that left hand on the left thigh. Awesome. Right hand this time comes up and overhead. Inhale. And maybe look up, reaching for that back wall. Chest lifting. We're gonna exhale that hand down to the left side. Really rounding that spine, reaching out in front of us. And out to the right side and back to our thigh. Awesome. I'm gonna do that one more time on each side. Ready, lifting that left arm, inhale. Little mini back bend, reaching for that back wall. And then taking that arm down, diving it down. And reaching all the way to the right, and then all the way in front of us. Maybe all the way to the left before coming back to center. Awesome. Right hand all the way to the sky. Inhale. Reaching back. Not really crunching in the low back here. We want to keep that low back nice and tall. And we're gonna dive down to the left. Reaching out in front. Sweeping to the right and coming back up. Awesome. Go ahead and take those hands behind the chair, scooching forward, scooching those feet forward as well. Leaning forward, opening the chest. Collarbones nice and wide, chest lifting to the ceiling. Maybe looking up. But if you are looking up, not too much, just enough to open the chest a little bit. Inhale here. And exhale. Shoulder blades kiss, inhale. And exhale. And coming back to center on the inhale. Sitting back in our chair, reaching for our strap. I'm gonna come into wind removing pose and happy baby. Taking that left foot, so placing the strap in the arch of the foot. Taking that strap on the inside of that left knee. I'm gonna pull that leg up towards us, sitting nice and tall. We want to pull it towards us. Awesome. Left knee hugs the body, so it's not splayed out to the side like so. Then if you're flexible enough, you can take that outer foot into the hand and pull into the armpit. Awesome. And on your exhale, pull that foot over to the right side of that right thigh. We're going to just come to cross-legged. And we can take that strap and put it away for now. We're going to come into eagle. So taking that left hand, that left elbow under the right elbow. And we're either going to hug ourselves, so grabbing onto our own shoulders, Or you can try to clasp your hands. If you can't quite clasp, if you're sort of in between, then you can sort of give yourself a half of a high five and really press into each other. Squeeze those thighs into each other and lift your elbows wherever you are, and then lower. And then inhale to lift. Just a little bit, it's not a huge movement. And then exhale, lower, squeezing those thighs together. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, squeeze those thighs, lift everything up, inhale. And exhale. Shoulders come down, hands come down. And take that left knee off of the right and set it back down on the floor. So set the foot back down on the floor. All right, we're gonna grab our strap again, other side. Taking that strap on the arch of the right foot. Strap comes to the inside of that right knee and we sit nice and tall and pull that foot up towards us. Taking care to have that knee hugging the body. So not in towards the chest, not out, but going towards the armpit. And if you can take that right hand to the outside of that right foot and pull back with the shoulders. Half happy baby. Awesome. Then we're going to take that right ankle, sending it over and coming cross-legged in your chair. Taking that strap and setting it down. Get nice and comfy. Now this time right hand or right elbow is going to come under the left elbow or somewhere on that arm. And you can hug, taking hold of each shoulder, or you can come into a full eagle, giving yourself a high five or clasping, depending on your flexibility. Squeezing those thighs in towards one another. Squeeze, 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 and then we're gonna inhale, lift those arms a little bit, and exhale down. Making sure the shoulder blades are down the back. We're gonna inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. One more. Inhale up, and exhale down all the way. And taking that right knee off, placing that left foot or right foot beside, wiggling out the shoulders. Do whatever movements feel good for you. Maybe get the head involved. We're gonna do some sun salutations. Inhaling the arms up overhead. Inhale. And exhale, fold forward, putting those hands on the knees. And inhale, halfway lift. Crown of the head reaches for the front of the room. Then exhale, fold all the way down. Arms come down too. Then either hands on the knees or Arms out in front of you, inhale up. All the way to seated, awesome. And coming forward, gonna see if we can maybe put some weight into those feet. I'm gonna have to scooch them back as if you were gonna sit up off the chair. And I'm gonna invite you to either keep your hands here or maybe to the sides, maybe bent, whatever feels good for you. And we're actually gonna see if we can come off the chair a little bit. If you can't, that's totally okay. But we're just coming forward and back, doing some squats here. Keeping those shoulders down and back. Awesome, just going at your own pace. Inhaling to come off and exhaling to sit back down. Inhaling and exhaling. Awesome, taking those hands to heart center, sitting back in our chair. I'm gonna take that left elbow and we're gonna either put it in between our legs or on the outside of the right leg and knee. Maybe our hands stay in prayer position, maybe not. Whatever works for you. Just making sure that that left knee is in line with the right knee. So we're pulling that left knee back. Awesome. And twisting to the right, looking to that right side wall. Maybe one day our heart can come in line with our hands. And maybe we can open up our hands to the side, our arms, and look up to the sky. Play around with whatever variation you like. And then coming out the same way you came in, taking that elbow off, coming up to seated. Wonderful, wonderful. Sit nice and tall, inhale. And we're gonna do the other side. So right elbow comes to either the inner or outer side of that left knee. And looking over towards the left, reaching that heart towards the hands. Maybe opening up the hands and looking to the sky. Awesome. Well, and making sure that right knee is in line with the left. It really does sneak up on us from time to time. And then coming out the same way you came in, taking that right elbow off of the knee to come up to seated. Wonderful, wonderful. And now we're gonna come into Goddess. So scooching forward on our chair, heel toe, your feet out, toes pointing outwards. And we're gonna come right into our crescent. So shifting all the way to the right. Left knee and foot comes to the left side of that chair. Right knee points down. Making sure you have a good hold on that backrest of the chair if you need it. Raising the right arm up, inhale. Maybe the left arm meets it. And exhale, taking the left hand to the back of the chair. Going to take that right knee and face the front of the room so the heel comes to the floor. And then we're gonna extend that leg. Maybe we have to come a little further back towards the right side of the chair. Awesome. Yeah, I think you have to come back a little bit further. Yeah, that's good. Awesome. And we can take our warrior out to a T, looking to the left, looking over that left hand. Awesome. Then we're going to take our right hand to our right thigh and inhale that left arm overhead. And exhale, stay. Inhale, this is an exalted warrior. And exhale, bend that left elbow and connect that left elbow with the left knee. So we're coming forward and we're gonna inhale, that right arm circles overhead. Inhale. And then exhale, maybe it comes to reach the left side wall. Awesome. And this is extended side angle. On your next inhale, come back to warrior two, arms out to a T. Looking to that left hand. And then exhale those arms down. Wonderful job, everyone. We can take hold of that backrest as we come back into crescent. Wonderful. Inhale those arms up. And exhale the arms down. Coming back to goddess, however you do that. And other side. Good job, everyone. We're going to come on to the left side of our chair. Right knee and right foot on the right side of the chair, facing that right side wall. We're going to bring that left knee down to the ground, really pressing into the ground. Inhale, left arm up. Maybe the right arm comes to join it, and exhale. Inhale, rise. And exhale, lower those arms. Right hand can come to the back of the chair. And we're going to face that left knee towards the front of the room. Left heel can come down to the ground, and we're going to straighten that leg. Yeah. So hips are going to face the front of the room. Awesome. Might have to come back to the left side on our chair. A little further. Awesome. Get nice and comfy and stable. We're going to raise both arms out to a T. Reaching in opposite directions, looking at that front hand, the right hand. Awesome. Then placing that left hand on the left thigh, not putting any weight on it, and then taking that right palm to face the ceiling and lifting overhead. Inhale. Exalting our warrior. Exhale. And inhale, lift. Pressing into the chair and the floor. And exhale, bend that arm, that right arm. Elbow comes to that knee. Not really putting any weight on it. Lifting that left hand high to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, maybe it comes overhead to reach for the right wall. Wonderful. One more breath here. And on the next inhale, come back to warrior two. Arms out to a T. Looking to that front hand, and on your next exhale, come down. Taking that right hand on the back of the chair. Coming out the same way you came in, through crescent, so bending that left knee facing towards the ground. Inhale, arms overhead. Pressing into the ground. And exhale down. And coming back to our goddess. Good job, everybody. I'm so proud of you. You danced in your warrior poses. Yay. We're gonna heel toe our feet inwards until they're hip width apart. Taking those hands, interlacing them behind the left leg. We're gonna come into our figure four. So knee into that chest, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And taking that left leg over, or that left ankle, sorry, over the right knee. Coming into our figure four. Inhale here. And exhale. Soften something. I'm gonna come into a little bit of a twist here. So inhale those arms overhead. And exhale, twist to the left. Right hand comes to the left knee. Left hand comes to the back of the chair. Sitting up nice and tall, inhale. And exhale, twist even further to the left, looking all the way over to the left, even with our eyes. One more breath here. And coming back to center. Sitting nice and tall, inhale. And exhale, we can fold over that leg. Letting gravity do all the work. Since you guys did all the work doing that warrior sequence, no matter how victorious we are, good warriors always practice humility, and we do this by bowing. On your next inhale, come back up to seated, nice and slow. And with the help of those hands, placing that foot back beside the right. Do a little hip wiggle, wiggle something out. And other side, interlacing those hands under the right leg, pulling it into the chest, little squeeze. And then taking that right ankle over the left knee. Figure four on the right side. And settle in here. Knowing that this side is probably different than the other side. I'm going to take those hands away. Inhale overhead. And exhale, twist to the right, facing that right knee. Left hand comes to the right knee. Right hand comes to the back of the chair. Inhale to sit nice and tall. And exhale to twist, looking all the way to the right with the head, the neck, and the eyes. One more breath here. And coming back to center. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale. And exhale, maybe fold over that leg. Letting gravity do all the work. As warriors, another way to maintain your humility, your humanity, is not just by bowing, but serving your community. So if there's something you feel that you can do for someone else today, today might be a good day for you to do that. One more breath here. And slowly on the inhale, come back to center. Sitting nice and tall. Taking that leg with your hands, slowly placing it back on the floor. Wiggling out those hips. And if you need that pillow for your forward fold, your ragdoll, you can grab that now. Just making sure we're sitting nice and far back in our chair. And inhale to get nice and tall. And exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold over those legs. Letting the head come heavy, letting the arms come heavy, the shoulders. Feeling the breath in the back body. Maybe shake out some tension in your head and neck. Placing that right hand on the right thigh, left hand on the left thigh or knee. Pressing yourself up slowly to seated. Head comes up last. And if you need to come back down because you're dizzy, that's totally fine. And then come back up. Either keeping the pillow there or placing it on the floor beside you. Now our favorite moment of the class, we get to lean back in our chair. Having a soft gaze on the floor or closing your eyes. Hands can come to your thighs, palms up or down. Also, option to have them by your sides. Just hanging out. Tuning into your body once again. Nice big inhale and exhale. And one more time, inhale. And let something go. Wonderful. We're going to take a few seconds and just focus on our breath. Not to change it, just to observe. Observe where it's going. Observe the quality, the good quality, the fresh air. The breath happens so naturally, without us even knowing. It's perfect, just the way it is. Start to wiggle your fingers gently and your toes. And slowly make your way to sit up nice and tall without the support of the backrest. We're going to inhale those arms overhead. And exhale, hands come together and down to the chest. Thumbs can come to the breastbone. The breastbone can rise up to meet them. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. And I hope you had lots of fun. I hope your body feels a little bit different, and maybe your mind as well. And again, honoring the practice of yoga, I say namaste.
Namaste.
Congratulations, you finished the entire series. You are now a dancing warrior. Stay tuned for more videos like this where we expand on our dancing warrior and coming into different sequences of movement like the sun salutation and the moon salutation. And I'm really excited to share all those with you. So until next time, Louie says goodbye.